Hey, yo, what's happening, guys? People, what's good? What's good? So, looks like the rain has stopped, at least for now. The sun's trying to come on out. So I figured, we keep it light today, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I was in prayer earlier this morning, you know what I'm saying? I was praying for somebody, and God, I guess, decided to be funny, and he wanted to remind me about, part of my own testimony, whatever. So, I figured, since I really don't talk about a lot about myself or personal, stuff like that, whatever, I throw one on these videos, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to call this one, Be Careful of Who You Invite to Church. All right, so in this particular part of my life, me and my wife were separated. We weren't together or whatever. And so, to be honest, besides being separated from her, I separated from God too, flat out, in a prayer told God, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Jermaine Dupri voice and Welcome to Atlanta, you do your thing, I'ma do mine. I don't want no parts of this. I don't know what plan, if you have one. It obviously, the expiration date has, been double lapped or whatever, because my life ain't looking like jack right now. So let me just go out and let me just go do my thing, and then I'ma die. Because I know if I ain't following you, I'ma die anyway. So I might as well go out with a bang, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what I was doing. Forget being a savage, and I was a villain out here. I was doing whatever I wanted to do. I was smoking, partying, drinking, blowing money fast, no Rick Ross, in and out different females, whatever. And so, funny enough, that's where this story kind of takes us. I was dealing with this one particular female, and I kind of told her my situation with me in church, just me and God or whatever. And she more or less didn't really care me, because she was still, involved and still messing with me. Let that be a lesson to you ladies. You know what I'm saying? But and so we a couple of months in from messing with each other. And so one day, I go to visit one weekend, and she's like, hey, I really want to go to church, and I want you to come with me, because I know you know a little thing or two about the Bible and stuff like that. And I'm like, but I don't really deal with, church or the Bible. I can't just be stepping up in somebody else's church that I done told them I want nothing to do with them. That's disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, you ain't got to do nothing, just come with me, come for me. I was just like, all right, if that's what you want, sure. And so we go to the church or whatever, right? The crazy thing about it is the church is, what's the name of that church? Relentless Church, which belongs to John Gray. The thing about John Gray that makes it significant to the story is, for the longest, my wife had been saying yo, I want you to listen to this guy. I want you to listen to this guy. I think you'll like him, because he's kind of more your style or whatever. And I'm like, I ain't really trying to listen to nobody, period, at this time, whatever, when she's trying to, introduce him to me. And not to mention, John Gray ain't exactly the strongest of names, Mike Todd, oh, okay, yeah, Mike Todd, yeah, he might be a little something. Darius James, the brother's name is Darius. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But not that it's a race thing, but just he ain't got no flavor, he ain't got no swag, no panache and nothing like that. So I'm like, John Gray, Negro sound like a doggone superhero. I don't want John Gray. But anyway, so I ended up going to the church, man. And it happens to be, I don't even remember what the sermon or what the message was about. But legit, I think we went once or twice. And on that second or third time that I went, man, I ended up going down to the altar and rededicate my life, right? And so everybody, this is where you usually cheer, oh, great, man, look at these people out here, don't know how to drive. God bless California. But anyways, you figure this is where everybody cheers, yay, happy ending, great story, right? Well, it depends on who's a great story or, the happy ending for. Because, like I said, me and my wife aren't even together. I know I'm supposed to be with her, but I'm just I don't even want no parts of that or whatever. And so, and I'm sure the shorty is thinking wow, so he's getting rededicated, he's going to get to church, and you figure every female, thinks that, oh, he's following God now, he's getting into alignment. Great. That means that, we're going to get even more into alignment, and we're going to get married and all this other stuff. It did not go down like that. If that was the end of August, maybe September, before the end of October, God had me call her up and was we got to break up. We got to separate. And she's like, what do you mean? Yeah, God told me I got to break up with you. And those were my exact words. I didn't pull no punches. That's one of the first times I actually proclaimed that something God had told me to do, was not sugarcoating it, because I didn't know what else to say. I can't be well, I don't want to be with you, or I don't like you no more. Nah, God told me to break up with you, so I got to go. But this doesn't make any sense. Let me tell you, I ain't never seen somebody flip so fast from believing in God to pretty much cursing them out. Nah, you're not gonna put her on no bull like that. And I'm But you should be rejoicing, right? Like, again, you wanted me back in the fold. I went back to church. I'm getting my life right. And God says I'm not supposed to be here. Like Jonah, running away from, God's calling, and he ran on a boat, and then the storm came, and then people was like, yo, this is your fault, dog. What you done did? And he's like, I done ran from God. It's my fault. Y'all throw me in the ocean, the storm will stop. So they threw his butt in the ocean. And so here I am, saving you the hassle of throwing me off the boat. I'm going to throw myself off the boat. Nope, Shorty was not having it. I think her life went on to be a lot better after I got out of it, but still, like, it wasn't very pleasant, and I was super trash. Like, trash is an understatement for what I was. But nonetheless, though, and it all spawned or all resolved itself because she invited me back to church. So ladies, be careful who you invite to church, because it may not necessarily get the response or get the answered prayer that you intended it to. Because again, all things work together for the good of those that love God, for his perfect will, though, not yours. So when it don't turn out the way you thought it would or whatever, hey, that was God's will. He's probably saving you for something, and he was from her and for me, because doing what I'm doing now, couldn't nobody else do this or be on this walk with me but my wife. So I thank God for that. But yeah, that's my story for the day. I kept it under 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good one. I'll catch you y'all later on, man. Peace.